This week, we're changing the paint color from Buzzin to Summer Wheat and planning the colors I want to use on the bay windows. I used Photoshop to come up with a color scheme to see if I would like it. And the mock-up looks like what I was thinking in my head. So I'm going to go to Home Depot and see what I can find with their color samples and get started on painting the bay windows this week. Also, I am using the ladders and getting to points I couldn't get to before because I was too afraid to climb that high, and removing all these stuck-on storm windows that were left, and I'm going to put them on the bay windows. And I like to add, when we bought our house and when the escrow closed, we didn't know that our homeowners insurance would drop us because of the condition of the house. The paint was peeling and they didn't like it, and the trees that are on the house, the roof itself, and the rotten steel beams. So I was just slapping on paint when I first started painting it with the bright Buzzin color to get paint on the house, knowing that I'd have to go back and repaint everything and scrape. So this time around, I am taking more time and getting the paint on the walls properly. Has anybody ever had their homeowner's insurance drop them right when their house was closing in escrow? Let me know in the comments below. I got this store mount. There was so much caulk on it. I think they bought the whole store, and then that pane of glass was broken, so it just pretty much fell out. And there was a nice wasp nest up there. So I'll get it out. More stuff to repair. I need to get that one out over there. What a mess. Some of the fancy trim that they saved from when they tore apart that porch. At least I have these that I could remake for the rest of the porch. This is a mess. This was never here. This would have been exterior, outside. This would have been outside. And this porch is this rotten, whatever screen porch they put in, and it would not have looked like this. I could show the old photograph, like this window's in the picture. And this part of the house is in really bad shape. It looks like the original roof line was up there too. And look, spray foam. Sitting here scraping paint off my window. Now he's going. I got this rain gutter off. It looks so much better. I need to paint that. Look at this guy. I had to use my Sawzall because I don't know, whatever. And there's one nail holding that up, but their screws or whatever, bolts I guess that they have in here is like It's pulling up the shingles here. One screw or one nail holding it up. The roof looks very nice. I'm thinking I could probably get up here and tear off the roof if I needed to. Maybe I'll be crazy and put my ladder up here so I can go paint my little spear thingies. It's a beautiful day. Squirrel. If a wasp comes out, I'm going to die. I'm not on the edge of the roof. I'm on the overhang. Ugh, wasp. Oh my God, it's going into the house. That's great. She's honking. A rude honk. Oh. I think it's screwed into this rotten part of the house. I don't even want to walk over in that corner. It's so rotten. Do I just kick it? No. Oh, it doesn't secured very well. I can just push it with minimal force. That's a piece of crap. That shouldn't be able to come off that easy, should it? Nailed it. What? Oh, that's a hole right there. I almost fell through the ceiling. Where that tree was growing. No bueno. Oh, that looks so much better. So much nicer. I don't even know what I'm going to do about the wasps. We're literally living inside the house. Oh my gosh, it's so much better. So much better. Don't step in that hole there. That was scary. It's like those abandoned houses. There's like a roofing nail that they shot through, and it's like poking through the decorative trim over here on the side. Nice. Whoever did the roofing here did a really, really lovely job. Lovely job. 25 years ago. I've been painting my bay. I got the storm windows out, and I've probably been working on this for like a week. And I need to go get my multi-tool and cut out some rot up here. They put some flashing in place for the rotten wood. And I need to get the upper windows out. I got the lowers out. They were all caulked in place. And I need to go reglaze all the windows. There's quite a bit of broken glass. Not for me. This window is the worst. 3 panes out of the whole thing need to be replaced. This one has 2 on the top. And then this one's actually okay. And I've sprayed some spray foam in that corner because squirrels are coming into the house, making nests in the walls. And there's flashing there. I'm going to have to cut all the rot out. Yeah, and the rainwater was leaking off the corners here and going straight down. And there was causing water damage inside the house too. And you can see there's some flashing right here that they put up. And I'm not sure. Oh, and I need to rebuild 2 of the corbels. Probably this one over here in this corner too, because they put the flashing stuff over the top of that. Yeah, so I took out one of the corbels over here. Part of it was rotten, and then there's missing one that would be against the wall of the house. And I did buy a lighter yellow, so it didn't look too much different, but I'm going to try it and see if I like it better than this bright yellow. But I do like the greens going on here. And then the storm windows are going to look like the tealy color down there. Still not sure what color the corbels are going to be. The corbel should pop out too, I think. So I don't know if I'm doing it the teal color and green color or what. And I still have a bunch of coats of paint to do. I need to go back around with the dark green on the body, and I was doing the little trim pieces. I forget what you call them up here above the window. I need to go back and do another coat of paint because it was starting to rain the other day when I was painting, so I just stopped. I didn't want my paint to be running down the wall. And I need to go up there and take out the screens and windows and paint all that and get the windows glazed also. So, and then I was going to go and take off these rain gutters because they're causing more damage than not. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to video me painting or not. But maybe. It's kind of boring. I don't know. We'll see. And I forgot to tell you, I'm using Bear's paint. This one's a satin urethane alkaloid paint. And I think it's called Equilibrium, the color. It's the darker green on the wall. I think I got the little trim pieces painted okay. Above the little, I don't even know what they call the little archy things above the window. So I'm gonna go back over and do the body of the paint on whatever all the spots I made it look messy. So another time lapse. So the trim pieces I customize this color. So this is another Bear exterior. And I ended up mixing some green that I got into it and black because this was too, let's see, this was way too light blue, but this is now a darker, like gray-y blue green. So teal. Anyways, I'm gonna try to paint some of the corbels up above, so hang in. Almost done cutting in. I painted the little corbel guys. I need to go back around with the black and then some more of the dark green touch up, and then I need to get these corbels remade, and this corner needs to be taken off and replaced, and there's missing trim up there. So I don't know if I like the corbels this color though. I feel like they need to be something else. Everybody's driving by being looky-loos right now. Yep, I think it looks a lot better because it pops out as opposed to before. It just kind of faded into the house. And this is a cool feature of this house, so it should pop out. I think I'm gonna try, because the roof of the bay is metal, I think I'm gonna try some sort of copper patina stuff, and it has copper flakes in it, and if you don't seal it, it'll patina like copper well. So I think I might try get a gallon of that and put that on the roof, because I think copper will look really cool on the roof here. But my kids want me to take them swimming, so I think I'm gonna be done for right now. But I do need to go back in and clean it up, put some more, go around the black and the dark green, so. And then I'm gonna paint the body of the house with a lighter yellow. So I have a can of that. I was gonna see what that looks like, and I need to go around and paint all the white trim up here And then on up here on the gingerbread. Kind of don't know if I want to paint the gingerbread a darker color for it to pop out of the house or what. But I gotta paint that window and get the trim painted, so I might start doing that. I'm not sure how to get the paint off of the gingerbread, plus I just don't know how I'm gonna get to it on a ladder. It's too dangerous. But yep, so I'm gonna take the kids swimming and I'll come back and I'll work on this some more.
And remember, friends, stay steady on those ladders and keep making old new again.